There's a lot of talk around like the threshold of a price point where it makes sense to outbound. So you see lots of talk on LinkedIn around the fact that like, unless you're selling something that has a $50,000 a year ACV, the math for outbound can't work. I think what people in Australia and New Zealand need to recognize is that that's based on funnel math from the US. And that is because connect rates in the US are significantly lower than they are in this part of the world. If you have good data in Australia and New Zealand, good contact information, mobile numbers, in Australia and New Zealand, you can average 15% connect rates on ice cold calls. The first time you're calling a list, you can get 15% connect rates. In the US, you're lucky if that's 4%. And so what that creates for us in this part of the world is that we can do outbound at lower price points and the math still works. If we can speak to 4 times as many people, then potentially we can charge 4 times as less for the product if we maintain conversion rates through the funnel. So something to think about down here. And then also something for companies in the US to think about. Like, you may not be able to run an outbound strategy in North America, but you could very well run an outbound strategy at your price point in APAC, because baseline connect rates on outbound is just so much higher still. That may not last as more and more people start to do it, but for now, you're looking at 3 to 4 to 5 times in some cases higher connect rates on outbound activity.